Hello. Today I'm going to start a series where I talk about the biggest culture shocks I experienced when I moved to Poland and since I have. Now, to begin with, I am from Wales originally. I lived there my whole life. I grew up there, except for a few years when I lived in Germany as a child. But I moved to Poland as a 27, 28-year old. I can't remember how old I was exactly. But I've lived here for a while now. So I'll tell you about the culture shocks I've experienced. First one being the weather. Now, if you've been to the UK, heard about the UK, or lived in the UK, you will know that the weather there is mild to even milder. There's not much of a weather there. However, when I came to Poland, I came in the August, so I was just off the summer, and so then I experienced my first winter a few months later, and let me tell you, the winter here is wild. I do live in the coldest region of Poland, and so to experience uh, minus 10 to minus 20 degrees almost every single day of winter was incredibly crazy and such a huge shock to me. Because whilst I did expect Poland to have a lot of kind of cold weather, I didn't expect it to be this much. Um, but then it goes the other way as well with summer. Summer is anywhere from 25 to 40 degrees. So you go from like minus 15 in winter to 25, 30, 35, sometimes even high as 40 in summer. That's even crazier because I've never experienced a summer that hot before I moved to Poland. So it really means that in every season you really need different clothes. In winter you need uh, thick jumpers, gloves, hat, scarf, a proper winter coat, proper winter shoes. In summer, it's t-shirt and shorts. Otherwise, you will roast. Spring, you can kind of wear more casual cotton trousers and jumper, like I would always wear in the UK. But then in autumn, you need to wear a jacket. It doesn't have to be a winter jacket or a winter coat, but you need a jacket. So yeah, the weather is probably the biggest culture shock for me. Coming from what I experienced in Wales to here was incredibly insane, and I'm still not used to it. I still freeze in winter and die in the summer. So yeah, this is part one. There'll be more.